Do you ever feel like this? You watch a movie in English, and you understand almost everything. You read a news article, no problem. You listen to a song, you know the meaning. But then, someone asks you a simple question in English, and your mind goes blank. Your mouth feels dry. You say something like, yes, thank you. And then later, when you were alone, you think, why couldn't I speak? I knew the words. Does this sound familiar? Have you ever said to yourself, I understand English, but I can't speak it? If yes, you are not alone. This happens to millions of English learners. And in this video, I will explain why this happens and how to fix it. But first, let me tell you something important. The problem is not you. The problem is not your memory, your age, or your intelligence. The problem is something else. Let's find out together. So why does this happen? Why can you understand English, but still struggle to speak? Here is the truth. Understanding and speaking are two different skills. When you listen or read, you are a receiver. You receive words. You recognize them. But when you speak, you are a creator. You build sentences. You choose words. You change grammar in real time. Receiving is passive. Creating is active. And most learners spend 90% of their time on passive skills. They listen a lot, they read a lot, but they almost never practice creating sentences out loud. So what happens? Their brain knows the words, but the mouth doesn't know the movements. Their ear understands fast English, but their tongue is slow. This is not a vocabulary problem. This is a practice problem. And there is another reason. Fear. Many learners are afraid of making mistakes. So inside their head, they try to make the perfect sentence. They think, is this verb correct? Do I need to here? What is the past tense of this word? And while they are thinking, the moment to speak is gone. So they say nothing. Or they say one short word. And then they feel bad. But here is the good news. This can be fixed without memorizing more grammar rules, without more textbooks. Let me show you a real situation.
Imagine this. You are at work, or at school, or in a coffee shop. A foreigner comes to you and says, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the bus station." You understand everything perfectly. You know the words bus, station, help, looking for. Inside your head, you think, okay, go straight, then turn left. It is next to the bank. But when you open your mouth, nothing comes out. Or you say, go straight and left, bank, yes. The person smiles politely, but they look confused. And you feel embarrassed. You think, I understood everything. Why couldn't I speak? Later that night, you write the correct sentence on paper easily. Go straight, then turn left. It's next to the bank. Perfect grammar, perfect words. So what was different? On paper, you had time. In real life, you had no time. And that is the real problem.
Here is the big discovery. The problem is not your knowledge. The problem is your speed. You know the words, but your brain is too slow to find them. Why? Because you practiced English mostly with your eyes and ears, not with your mouth. Let me give you an example from another skill. Imagine you want to learn to play the piano. You watch piano videos for 100 hours. You understand how to press the keys. You know the names of all the notes. But you never touch the piano. Then one day, someone puts you in front of a piano and says, play something. You freeze. Your brain knows, but your fingers don't. Speaking English is the same. Your mouth needs muscle memory. Your brain needs speed practice. Not more grammar, not more listening, but active, real, imperfect speaking. And once you understand this, everything changes.
So, how do you fix this? Here are 3 simple ways to improve today. Number 1, talk to yourself every day. Yes, alone. When you cook, say out loud, I am cutting the onion. Now I am adding salt. The water is hot. When you walk, say, I see a red car. The sky is blue. That man is wearing a hat. Why does this work? Because you practice building sentences without pressure. No one listens. No one judges. You train your mouth to move quickly. Try this today for 5 minutes.
Number 2, answer questions out loud, not in your head. Here is a simple exercise. Watch a short video in English, maybe 2 minutes. Then pause. Ask yourself simple questions out loud. What did I see? What color was the shirt? Was the person happy or sad? Answer out loud, even with mistakes. Why does this work? Because you practice moving from understanding to speaking without delay. Do this 3 times a day. Number 3, repeat and improve the same sentence. Here is an exercise for speed. Take a very simple sentence. Example, I eat breakfast at 7 a.m. Now say it faster. Again. Again. Now change one word. I eat breakfast at 8 a.m. Now change the verb. I make breakfast at 8 a.m. Now change the subject. She makes breakfast at 8 a.m. Do this with 5 sentences every morning. Why does this work? Because you train your brain to change grammar and words in real time without stopping. This is how you build speaking speed. Not by studying rules, but by practicing flexibility. So let's summarize. You understand English, but cannot speak it well because you practiced mostly passive skills. Speaking is active. Speaking needs speed. Speaking needs practice without fear. The 3 simple ways are: 1. Talk to yourself every day. 2. Answer questions out loud after watching a video. 3. Repeat and improve the same sentence faster and faster. Do these things for 2 weeks. You will feel a difference. Your mouth will feel lighter. Your words will come faster. You will still make mistakes, and that is wonderful. Mistakes mean you are trying. Mistakes mean you are growing. So please, stop waiting for perfect English. Start speaking your imperfect, brave, beautiful English today. I believe in you, and I will see you in the next video. Keep going, my friend. Bye for now.